What is up, man?
What's going on, man? Hey, we're getting better and better at this intro every year. I'm digging that.
I switched it up a little bit. I changed the warning sign, the warning symbols, and the signage on that, and then I took away the Chris Berman voice. I figured that was kind of outdated since we've had it for 2 seasons. So, you know, change
Hey,
it
it's
up,
looking good
man.
though. It's looking great.
Hey, we got to go with the times, man. We're often imitated but never duplicated. So I got to stay ahead of the haters and the copycats.
And the
You know what I
copycat.
mean. You know where I'm coming from, Chris. You know where I'm coming from.
But hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 52 of the Rundown. 'Tis a Rundown Christmas Show, second annual edition. Happy holidays to you and all of you who are watching, as well as everyone in the PFA, the Players Football Association. I am Chris Cousins, the Director of Podcasting, and with me, as always, is my main man, always Director of Media and Development, Mr. Brien Mitchum. Brien, my friend, how are you this evening on this wonderful second annual 'Tis the Rundown?
Chris, I'm getting ready for Christmas holidays. You said we want to wish everyone out there a very, very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year's coming up. And if you're watching live on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Better yet, hang on. I had it. Go ahead and scan that QR code at the top right of that screen right there, and just subscribe to the show so you can get all the updates when we go live. And share the show, share the links, and get your friends, your family, your dog. I don't care. Some dogs are smart enough to watch YouTube, I'm sure. So
Good job.
this is our second annual Tissa Rundown Christmas show. We will open some gifts, and we have Aaron Sanders on the show tonight. He's in the green room. I know he's traveling to Florida with his kids and his wife to Disney, so we'll get him on quick. And
We also got Coach Henderson from Glass City Tigers will join us as well, and none other than the new PFA Director of Media Strategy, Mr. Chris Dotson, will be on the show with us to talk about his new role with the PFA and also his new partnership with the Rundown.
Did you hear that sound?
Yes.
Okay, it works. Hey.
We're cooking.
Oh. I can't get this. That wasn't what I
We're going
wanted.
to cut that laugh.
All right. We'll be using those. And I got a bleep button this year, too.
Oh, we're going to need that.
Bleep button. I don't know if I can. Hang on. Let me test it out. We're going to test it out here.
We're going to need that bleep button, especially when I go on my rants later on in the season. we're definitely going to need that one. That's for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Make sure we put a tag on that one, so we know exactly where.
Put that to the first set of buttons.
But as always, the Rundown is powered by the PFA, the Players Football Association, for the players, by the players. Thank Commissioner Duncan for. Oh, we got a lot of different graphics coming up. I want to thank Commissioner Duncan for doing a great job getting everything together this year for the 2026 season. He's been working hard even over this holiday season. So shout out to the best commissioner in the game, Mr. David Duncan himself. And always, Trinity Trifecta. As you can see, I'm always going to wear my merch from now on. Trinity Trifecta is the official gear provider of the Rundown family of shows and the official uniform provider of the PFA. Trinity Trifecta, eventually everything connects. And Goat Gear, the official sponsor of our Player of the Week this year in 2026 will be Goat Gear. Have a GOAT mentality. Do you have a GOAT mentality? I'm sorry, I messed that all up. Do you have a GOAT mentality? Check them out and get you some accessories for the upcoming season. As usual, all those details will be on the video description, and we will get to those posted. And we'll try to get those posted in the chat and also during the show as well. So make sure you go get you some GOAT Gear. They're definitely a proud sponsor of our Player of the Week. I know we got some nice little packages that are going to be going out for the Player of the Week that we teamed up with GOAT Gear for. So if you want one, you know what you got to do. You got to be that dog. You gotta go out there and have that GOAT mentality and do what you need to do. That way you can get that nice little, we're gonna call it a little swag bag there for that week. But as always, we're gonna take a quick break. Brian's got to go pay some bills with these commercials, and when we get back, definitely gonna have my guy Aaron Sanders from Flag City to hop on while he's mid-trip to Disney World and talk to him about the Flag City Phantoms. So
the family truckster. He's driving in the family truckster right now with the kids, all 17 of them. No, he doesn't have 17 kids, but
feels like
5, at least 5. I've lost count after like 2 years ago. So anyway, he's on his way, but we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. And we are back. Aaron Sanders was in the waiting room, but he is not there now. I don't think. Let me double check. No, he might be through a bad spot of reception.
That's okay, because I got cards, man.
You got cards. The team. I tell the teams not to send us both cards because times are tough right now. Stamps are expensive, so Chris handles most of the stuff the teams send us, and I'm okay with that. So we're going to open up some gifts.
This is my Santa bag. This is where I put all the gifts at this year. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh. This is a gift.
Oh.
It doesn't have a tag on it. Let me see. This is from our friends over at the Michigan Bills. Look at that. The Michigan Bills. Look. They sent me a little guy.
Look, that's awesome. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you so much, Mikey, for sending that to us.
Thanks, man. I gotta put that somewhere now. I gotta put that somewhere.
Aaron said it won't let him use his camera. Hang on, I'm trying to.
Well, shout out to the Michigan Bills. They had a tough season last year. Had a tough season. Lots of injuries. Lots of I gotta be straight shooter. A lot of BS. A lot of everybody ain't loyal like they used to be, and but it's okay. Mikey's a hard worker. Mikey, what I'm saying, knows what he needs to do, and Mikey has, since I've seen him come back to the PFA, has made some incredible moves to get some incredible players. One of the players, mostly known by everybody, Mr. First Down himself, Mr. Kevin Mahomes, that played for the Rams last year, looks like he's going to be traveling over to the Michigan Bills to play football this year. And that's a huge pickup for Mikey. So shout out to him for, not, a lot of people run away when the adversity strikes. And I want to give Mikey credit for staying in there and believing in the product and the culture that he's trying to create there with the Michigan Bills and the Bills Mafia. So glad to have the Michigan Bills back. Can't wait to see what happens next season. And thanks, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. We love the Bills over there. Mikey's always been a friend of the show since day one, so we're glad to have them back in the PFA. What's next, Chris? Who's next?
Oh,
and Aaron, if you're listening, I'm trying to get you fixed, buddy. I sent you a link.
This is a collector's item. Okay. This is a collector's item.
Is it?
This is from the Motor City Rams. All right. This is from the BTA boys. I'm excited about this because to have this means that they, those are my people. All right. This is great. They gave me the belt.
Was that the belt they that they tried to use last year or no?
This is when we put it to sleep. Remember, we put
original.
It to bed.
Oh yeah,
you see the wear and tear of this belt. You see how much whooping it got on.
That's the one we had the funeral for.
Yeah, this is the national championship, PFA championship belt. This is the last year undefeated. The year before last undefeated belt that they gave us as a present. I got to put this in a case.
No, that's going to have to go in our office, man.
This is great.
Office.
I can see little tidbits of Ravens and other teams in here. This is great. I'm impressed. Thank you. Shout out to Coach Brown and shout out to the rest of the gang. I charge my mind right now. I'm drawing a blur, but Miss Francis. Shout out to Miss Francis. Thank you for the belt. Still got a little kick on it.
Left in it. A little whooping left.
Got a little kick on it. Thank you. That's so nice of y'all. Last but not least, it's in another box.
I feel like this is going to be a great gift.
It's in another box. Look at this. Hooray! It is from our champions, the Detroit Ravens, and they sent me and Brien rings. Look at that.
Thank you, Coach Sims and Dave Smith of the Detroit Ravens.
Look at that. Thank you. You're too kind. Matter of fact, let me see. Look at that. Look at my pinky.
Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in your finger. That's the only finger it fits on. Is barely. I don't want to.
It is. I'm not gonna lie.
Go all the way down on my thumb or my pinky.
I'm gonna pimp smack somebody.
It looks pretty nice over on my shelf of rings. I got 9 now. So thanks, Commissioner Duncan, for being nice to the front office and buying us rings when at the end of the season. We appreciate it.
For sure. But those are presents that we got from the 3A teams. But again, like we had spoke about at the last show, Brien, the doors of the PFA are still open. And if you still want to be a part of this great league and what we have moving forward, please contact one of the front office members, one of the directors, or contact David Duncan personally to be a part of the 2026 season. There's still time. The doors are not closed. So if you're a 3A team looking for a home, hey, we could be it for you. All right? So it's not too late. Christmas miracles always happen. Never too late. All right? But yeah, Brien, that's good. Did we get Aaron set? Did we get Aaron?
He's still trying to get on. I don't know what's going on with his camera or why Safari's not liking or why Restream's not liking his camera for some reason, but we're still working on it. So those are the
Coach Chin?
teams, huh?
Is Coach Chin in the chat?
Coach Chin is in the chat. His camera's sideways though. He's gonna have to turn his camera.
Let me tell him.
No, now you're upside down, Coach. Keep going, keep going, keep. There you go, right there. Nope, back right there. I can see him rotating his camera. So, but those are the teams that will be in the 3A portion of the PFA. Like Chris said, the doors of the church are still open, as Chris would say. So the teams that are a good fit for the PFA. So if you're not afraid of a little travel, hence a little travel and a lot of smoke, don't hesitate to contact the commissioner like Duncan via Facebook. Find out more. And if your team is looking for games, remember, Commissioner Duncan has some dates. So get those dates scheduled. We will have more gifts to open later in the show. But first, we were going to take a break, but I think we're going to go ahead and get Coach Henderson on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, this man needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one. Okay.
Aaron is in there, but his camera's on. But we'll try to get him on.
All right. We're going to talk to my main man right here. From Toledo, known to many in the movie business as a mogul, known to Toledo as its favorite son for bringing in Glass City Tigers, a championship caliber team. He has been at this for quite some time, and he still finds a way to improve yet again every season. Last year, he left our doors and went to the PAFL and fell just short of winning a championship there in that league. And now he comes back home with us to redeem and reclaim the throne that he once started off with. He was one of our starting teams when we started the PFA, and we never could do it without him. None other than the great, and I say this respectfully, the great Coach Henderson.
Hey,
what's up, fellas? What's going on, Coach?
Is that better?
There you go, sir. Perfect.
All right. How you gentlemen doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
Great. I almost didn't recognize you without your cigar.
He had it.
I seen the smoke. I knew one was burning.
I'm trying to behave myself, gentlemen. I'm trying to do a little bit better. This is not my show; it's yours.
Hey, you're a guest on the show, so you have open. You can smoke the cigar, you can drink your tequila or whatever you drink normally. I don't know. Oh, your scotch, right? Is it scotch?
Cognac.
Something cognac. There you go.
So what's good, fellas?
Coach, this year we just wanted to dive into it a little bit. I know, during the introduction, I said that you had left the PFA last year, went over to the PFL, played in the 3A division, so you kind of moved up a little bit. But you guys had a great season. You guys did great, finished strong, almost won the championship there in that league. So I guess just tell us what made you guys, want to leave the PFA, and then what made you guys want to come back?
Well, I really had to do some soul searching because you can't have a team without players, but I feel the team can only go as far as I lead them, and I felt that we had a lot of traveling issues. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even though we would travel with sometimes we would go to a game with 19, sometimes it would be 25, and we would win games like that, and we would go into double overtime like that. But I just felt because of perhaps the type of players that I'm trying to keep around, because I don't do this for the money, I don't do this for the fame, because there's not much of that in it for me. Mm-hmm. I kind of do it to keep guys out of trouble, give them something to do, try to keep their dreams alive, and hopefully guys get the opportunity to follow their dreams and go a little bit further. So I ended up leaving the PFA because of some issues I had with some of the people that Dunk had around him. So, they didn't run things properly, and I knew Dunk didn't want it like that. I didn't want it like that, and I really didn't want to be a part of it. So I did something that I normally don't do, and I left the league off of emotion, just pissed off. And I had a whole year traveling from Pittsburgh to Erie to Cleveland, just when you're on the road like that, you got time to think.
That is true.
And and I seen Dunk try to get things back under control, and I liked the moves he was making, and Jermaine did everything right. It was just I had to make the move because of the issues I have with my players traveling. So now we still have to travel,
Mm-hmm.
but when you have to travel to Erie and you go into double overtime and you don't get on the road till 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
and
Yes,
then you
sir.
got 3.5 hours to get back.
Yes, sir.
It was just I just thought it was the best for me for the players to put them in a position where they didn't have to travel like that.
For sure. I understand that totally. But also, I know you said your players. One of the players that I most recognize is and I follow a lot on the team is Mr. Monte himself, Mr. Monte Abrams.
Oh, Java.
Yeah, see,
That, that
that's the guy right there. So
yeah,
is he
yeah.
coming back, and who else do you got? Because like I said, you guys did you move when you left, you moved up and you went up to 3A, and like I said, you almost won a championship at that level. I know you're coming back down to 2A, coming here, but it seems like you kind of picked up some talent along the way. So who you got coming back with Monte?
Well, that's the thing. I don't recruit. And I know it's probably not the best thing, but when you recruit guys, they expect for you to make them promises. And that's something that I don't do. I tell them if you want to come, you have to earn a spot, you have to pay your fees, and you have to be a team player. Now, I get it that some guys think they stars. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I tell everybody I'm the only star on my team. Right. And that's the
That's
reaction
right.
that
You're a
I
movie
get out
star,
of
coach. You're a movie star.
well, I'm the star in football on this team. That's a different check.
That's a
This
difference.
right here is what I build with these guys. But as far as I know, um, I haven't heard about anybody leave. Well, I did hear a couple guys leaving, but this is a team where guys think they should be able to play, and then they go to another team where they want to play, where they might get some playing time, but it ain't GCT, man. And that's no disrespect to where they want to go to. It's just the fact when you don't get what you want here, you try to find what you want. And
That's
where they
true.
go, they don't beat us, so it's not a concern of mine.
Brian, you got
Now,
a question?
Coach, you guys had a really good season this last, 2025. Got you a bid to Florida. Have you heard? Are you guys indeed going to Florida? And have you heard who your opponent is yet?
I did talk to Mr. Nugent. He said that they had three prospects that the ones they was trying to get there, they didn't get a return calls. But I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to say, but we got a team coming. I'm assuming from Connecticut. They won their league. I think their finishing record was, I think, 10-1 or 10-2. Um, the research that I did on them, they look like they pretty much built like us. They're run heavy. I'm assuming that their best player is their running back. He had a lot of carries. He had the most yardage. Um, they had two quarterbacks that only had like a couple hundred yards of passing.
Mm-hmm.
So just knowing that, I already know what the defense got to do.
Right.
As a matter of fact, when I get off with you, I'll be calling Mr. Nugent of the NFE and saying if it can be announced yet, because we know where we're playing, we know when we're playing, we know what bowl we're in, we know what time we're playing. He haven't given me the team yet.
I got you.
So I'm guessing you're playing in Orlando.
Yeah, we're playing at Lake Bentley.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
The
It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful field.
Yes, sir. I believe it's the Orange Blossom Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He gave me the opportunity to pick what time, what schedule, what slot we wanted to play in, and I took the noon game because I really wanted to get down there, play our game, have some fun, and then I wanted the guys to get out and go see around. I'm taking my dad with me and the coaches, and if guys want to go to Disney World or Orlando Studio, Universal Studios, if they want to go do some sightseeing, I think a few of us are driving to Daytona Beach to watch the Ravens play.
Yeah, that's something to do.
Um,
It's a nice
I'm
stadium too.
Yeah, I mean, we just, you know, this right here. I just told guys, look, this is a dress rehearsal for us. We've never been. Um, a lot of the guys that have played with us haven't been.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going, playing it by ear. I tried to get most of the guys in the same hotel, so we all can kind of stick together,
Right.
have dinner, drinks. The hotel got restaurants, bars. It's a nice hotel, and I got some guys that I recruited that play for me here that are living in Florida,
Yeah.
Okay.
and those guys are coming up and staying with us and playing with us. So we got a roster of about 35 guys. Um, you can only play 11 at a time.
It's still good to have the extra coach.
Oh no, 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 no doubt, no doubt. When we found out we were going, I started recruiting. I mean,
Yeah.
just to make sure, because a lot of guys talk loud, but they
Mm-hmm.
ain't talking about nothing, man. You know what I mean? Like it costs, it costs to get the uniform,
Mm-hmm.
it costs for your plane ticket, your hotel, your gas, your rental, your food, um, your activities while you're down there. And one thing is I know for a fact that everybody always want to do something, but sometimes they just can't afford it.
Facts.
So I ended up I got a national champion from St. Louis, my backup quarterback. I got some defensive linemen and linebackers from Florida. I got some guys from Detroit. I got a couple guys that I'm waiting to hear from that's in Cleveland. And as a matter of fact, really the roster is locked. But if guys want the experience, I'm willing to help share it with them.
Now you heard it here. Holla at Coach Hen. Don't be on no bull.
Hey, cause hey, he ain't on no board, man. Hey,
Right.
hey, that's it's hard for guys to deal with me because I'm a straight shooter, and a lot of guys would rather shuck and jive you and ha and he, but dude, this is a business,
Yep.
and it took for me to deal with Duncan to kind of understand and learn that because you put thousands of dollars into this every year, and if you sit down and you do the math, and it took for him to really sit down and talk, and I was like, damn, it is about 15 grand every year between your stadium, your referees, your uniforms, your banquets, your extra stuff that you do for the like we give out stuff to the kids every so often at the games.
Right.
And it's nothing, it's something that my wife said, hey, well, this week I'm gonna go do this and I'm gonna do this and we're gonna pass them out to the kids. Yeah, all right, you the one at the gate dealing with them, you do what you do.
Right.
But at the end of the day, guess whose pocket it come out of? Right. So, what I mean? It's just, it's hard to keep up with, but now I'm getting to the point where I'm keeping receipts for everything. I'm tallying everything up, because he helped me understand that it's turning into a business.
Yeah.
I'm treating it like it's a business. So I
Mhm.
got my paperwork stacked up from year to year. I'm making signatures. I'm making sure guys receipts. I'm making sure guys got their receipts, and just I'm trying to do things better on and off the field now.
It's
That's what's
awesome,
up.
man. You're doing great work, Coach. So you also have a podcast, a show on what? Tell us about that. When people can catch it, and me and Chris always try to watch it. It's on.
Uh, it's
What day?
we go live on Facebook on my on the fan page. All you have to do is log on Facebook, go to the fan page. Um, I have a co-host, Don Granger. He's the offensive coordinator on the football team. He's like a son, brother to me. He come every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we try to have a guest host. Last week we had our starting quarterback who actually turned our organization around. Everybody know we good at running the ball, but what made us better was when they found out we could throw the ball.
Yeah.
And it's easy to throw a screen and a slant here and a out there, But when you start running combination routes and flooding one side and guys can move their feet, the line can block, and guys can make throws, that changes the dynamics of your football team, and that's what he's done.
Now, Coach, I know you're getting back into, you one of our bricks when we started this thing. And
Yes,
one
sir.
of the games that always said that I-75 showdown between you, either you and Lima or you and the Phantom. So which one you looking more forward to heading into next season?
Well, first of all, let's be honest. It's not a rival because I run it. Okay, you can't beat me once and then think it's a rival. I don't, it's any given Saturday, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's getting to the point to where we show up and we play ball, no disrespect. You pull your pants up, and if you can take a couple punches in the mouth and hang around to the fourth quarter, then so be it. But you know the deal. I mean, it's good television, but you know damn well who runs 75, man. So we're not gonna even go there.
If you haven't forgotten, Chris stirs the pot a little bit with our guests.
Oh no, I don't mind. Hey, it's good for ratings, man. It's good for ratings. I'm not mad.
I just asked the questions that people want to know. That's all.
But that's good because you asking the questions that they scared to ask, and I'm not scared to answer. I run 75.
Thank you. Because some people would. Some people would give me the political little correct. Every team a good team. We just try to do our best. Nah, man. Hey, all sugar ain't sweet. So just tell me how it is.
Hey, man, it is what I just said. I run 75, and I don't, Dunk, Joe, all them guys will tell you, we don't duck no smoke. We'll take the Ravens. We'll take the Rams. We went double overtime with the Fire. We went double overtime with Erie. I mean, we don't duck smoke, man, and we don't mind it. It's just, all we ask is that when we show up, we want what we offer you, right? And when you come to Toledo, you play in one of the best facilities. You got working lights, press box, clock. You got concessions. You got food trucks outside. You got at least five referees. We keep everything family friendly. When you listening to music in the stadium, it's not F that, drop that, in this, that. We don't do that. We want everybody to feel family friendly at our facilities. We want everybody to have fun. We want everybody to be safe, and we want everybody to enjoy themselves.
Hey, Coach, that's a great way to have it, and we appreciate you for holding that standard because that's what we want everybody to do. We want everybody to hold that standard. You know what I mean? Because that's what's going to make this grow the way we want to at this level, and then grow in the right way instead of the wrong way.
Correct.
And that's what the PFA. We hold everybody to a standard, and we want that standard to be held not only here, but even when we play other teams outside of this. Outside of this league.
Yes,
Coach,
sir.
man, we're gonna let you go. I appreciate you for coming on the show and talking with us, man. I can't wait to see what happens this season in the 2A division with you guys coming back in the fold and a lot of birds chirping. I played my high school ball in Toledo, so
Where you play ball at? Where you play at?
I was a rebel. Oh,
you was at Bowser.
I was a rebel. You know what I'm saying? I was in the class with Drew Shaw. Rest in peace to my dog.
Okay.
Drew Shaw Humphreys. But I was all city. You know what I mean? All state. But that was back then.
Hats off, baby. Hats off to you, baby. I appreciate that. Hey, I told Dunk privately, and I'll say it on the show. We want all the champs on our schedule. The Surge, the Hawks, Finley. We want them all, man. Ain't nobody scared.
You still call him Finley is crazy. I'm on you for that.
Hey, Finley, hey man, Flag City. You know what it is, man. Hey, all you gotta do is keep changing your name until you win one. That's what you do, man.
Hey, Coach.
Man. Quit playing, bro.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you.
It's always a pleasure.
Have a great Christmas and a blessed New Year's and a safe one. And we're going to catch you next year for sure. And we're going to try to come out.
Forward, Coach.
Do some
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, anytime you want me on the show, give me a call. Whenever you want to drop in on mine, you're more than welcome, man. We all in the same team. We playing for the same team. Let's grow together.
Thanks,
Yes,
Coach.
sir. Yeah, have a good night, sir.
You all too. Merry Christmas, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
Yep, same.
Hey, man.
I don't know what Dotson's doing in he's watching a Lions game and he's like jumping up and down, twerking. He's twerking right now.
One thing I don't have to do is light a fire under Coach Henderson. Okay.
No.
All I gotta do is give him a microphone. I don't have to do much. Do you hear me? I don't have to do much.
No.
The fact that I love the way he throws shade without even know that he's throwing. He's just talking. He's just literally talking. He like, yeah, in Philly, you know how long it's been since they've been called the Finley Knights?
It's been like 4 years. 4 years.
Oh my God, he's hilarious. He is hilarious.
Speaking of, since we're running a little bit
behind. Roger stand. Hey, Bowser Rebels, you feel me? You feel me, Tyshawn? They don't know. They don't know, Tyshawn. And I remember I respect y'all for winning that city championship. You know what I'm saying? I respect that for sure. Yeah. Bowser, stand up. You know
since we're running a little behind, we're just going to jump right into our first guest, or our next guest, which was our first guest, the owner of one of the best franchises in the region, and is prepping for a back-to-back run in Orlando. And currently, I think he's on his way to Florida. It looks like he's at home, but I can't tell. He's supposed to be on his way to Florida with his family for a vacation. Mr. Aaron Sanders. There he is.
There he goes. Hey man,
are you in a hotel?
I'm just hell now.
Oh man, I get that thing.
Are you on the road, Aaron? Are you guys resting?
I'm in Orlando right now.
Oh yeah, in Atlanta. Okay, taking a pit stop.
Orlando, we're in Orlando.
Taking a pit stop in Orlando.
You're in Orlando right now already?
Yeah, with 15 hours.
Damn, you must have left early this morning.
12 a.m. last night.
Jeez, that drive, dude.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Enjoy that traffic while you're down there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, you say that. Live down there. You would be like, screw this.
Hey, I'm just gonna jump right into it because you heard the man that was just talking before you got on here. I know you did. He kept calling y'all Philly Knights. He said he run I-75.
My last year as a Philly Knights, we was in the championship. So
he said he run I-75, Aaron. That's what he said to me. He said it ain't no rivalry.
Hey, I don't look at it as no rivalry either. I play champions.
Chris always stirring the pot.
We play champions and we go to championship games. So if you ain't a champion, you're not even on my radar. So.
Wow.
Well, speaking of champions, it's too good. It's too good to be true.
We've been around for what, 3 years? We've been in 2 championships, two league champions, about to be back-to-back natty.
Hey, I picked the right 2 people to have on the Christmas show. Listen
here, you did.
I ain't worried about nobody in the whole state of Ohio.
Hey, speaking of which, y'all headed to Florida. Congratulations again, 2nd year in a row. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
What is we found out who you playing. You guys are playing the
Avery Hill Hitman.
Yeah, Hitman. I wanted to say G-Man for some reason, but yeah, the Hitman. What do they? I haven't done my little research on them yet, but what do they look like? What is it? What are you looking forward to going into the game? What's the focus?
I say it's they a cool little team. I think they from Maine. There was a league runner up in their league. I think they lost to their champion like 3 times. So
they were 7-3 according to
they're like 7-3. Well, I think we're like 12-4, 11-4. I don't know what their level record is anymore. So
you guys had a long. You've had a long
schedule. Strength of schedule plays a part in that, though, Aaron. We both know that. You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
Strength and schedule plays a big part. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Like I said, in my eyes, we one of the best teams in the Midwest. So, now we playing a team that I don't know. I told Dunn, bro, we probably can put 50 on them. I ain't gonna lie. My defense, I got probably one of the best defenses in the Midwest on all.
Hey, that's not a lie. That's not a lie. I will stand behind you on that, though, Aaron. I will stand behind you on that.
I look at us. We having a trip. That's a vacation for us. We about to go down there, smack their ass. I'd be surprised if they score. We probably gonna drop 30 minimum 30. You know, I like to be humble and shit, but we watch a film. I'm like, bro, we can't be humble when you looking at these games and it's like, bro, we gonna bust their ass. Like
I
this
mean,
football back.
Aaron,
You
it's
know,
okay to be a little humble, but it's okay to be confident too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's a thin line, but it's still doable. You know what I mean? Especially with the players that I know you got on defense, Drizzy Poe.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? You got 6
we
over
got
there.
like 8. We got 10, damn near 10 MVPs that can go play for
Yeah,
anybody.
you know what I mean.
All
So
out.
it's like it's hard not to be excited
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
what you
excited
got
to be
going
back to
on.
back natties. I don't know how many teams that only team I know that been back to back natties is like the Ravens. I know the Dukes went back to back, but I'm like, bro, we about to go in there and smack their ass, and I'm gonna get ready for the league because in my eyes that's my league to win, like the last 3 years. So if
Well, I
we run
mean,
it up, hey,
we always rooting for
and
the
my cousin,
PFA when
my
it comes to
cousin,
outside
my cousin,
competitors. You know that. And last
my
year
cousin
we
might have
went
left the league.
five out of 6. So this year I would like to go undefeated. You know, if possible, I would like to go undefeated this
Our
year.
kryptonite left the league, so you know, it's me and Cincinnati teams don't get along. I lost 3 championships to Cincinnati teams, so you know,
But going into
yeah.
next season, though, I was talking to coach and everything. The 2A division is loaded now. You know what I'm saying? It's probably I know since you've been with us, the PFA is the biggest it's ever been. Uh, what are you looking? What are you looking most forward to, if anything, going into the regular season?
Oh, it's
With
good. Just get back. I'm looking to smack everybody in their fucking mouth. Simple as that. Surge on what they ask. They think we the flag. They think because we the Finley Knights. And everybody thinks it's so crazy to me. I took over the Finley Knights because our owner passed away, and I restarted my whole new team. FCP has been we had 1 year that's barely over 500. Every other year has been a championship year. So Finley Knights, even in the last year of Finley Knights, we played Queen City ready for a championship. So I literally came to a program and literally flipped it from the last team in the league to a championship contender, going on 3 years. So and I'm when I get back for the surge, when I get back for Point Theory, I love to smack GCT in the mouth.
this sounds like a revenge tour, Aaron.
Then I get to swing at a few of them 318s. I'm cool. Like, bro, I'm trying to come for that number one 2A spot in the country. So
I can respect it though. You got the players to do it though, Aaron.
I got the players to do it. I got the organization to do it. We look good. Everything we do is look good. You know,
You do look
so
good. You do look good. I will say that.
our goal right now is to go to Florida, make a statement, and let y'all know, just letting everybody know what's coming for the preparing year. So if
What are
y'all
we
see
wearing?
something,
What are we wearing in Florida?
oh, a whole new set. We're gonna have a jersey reveal. You know, shout out Brian Hart, Justin McAfee. We probably gonna have I think we're gonna have the hottest thing in Florida this year. So
Because we last year I know we you revealed the goblins
yeah, we got the
for
Green Goblins. Yep.
Florida.
Yeah, we got a whole new. I got a whole new spin for this new season. It's gonna be some shit that I don't think nobody's gonna mess with us in Florida.
Okay,
So
all right, I'm digging it.
we have
Brian, you got a
we'll have a
question?
video probably in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks with Justin.
Okay.
So
Well, it's been a long season for you guys, Aaron. I mean, it looks like they're not really getting a break because you guys been playing since the beginning of before last season started, and now you're going to play in January, and then you're going to turn right around, and it's going to be season time again. Are you gonna take a little break before the season starts after January?
after January we won't start till March.
Okay.
March. I'm not in no rush to get back. You know, like I said, we already know I got the same. I got literally everybody returning plus newer talent from all over. We damn near the All Star team from the whole state of Ohio. So I got more talent coming in. You know, I don't know why you wouldn't. If you're in Ohio, I don't know why you wouldn't want to play for Flag City. Only time people don't want to play for us is because they know they ain't gonna get no shit there. So if you know
Right.
they would.
Hmm.
You know.
Hmm.
So,
Uh-huh.
other teams that been, some guys that been to the same teams, the same 4, 5, 6, 10+ years. Obviously they ain't gonna leave, but we young as hell. We out here 25, probably 25 to 30 minimum. All my older guys are retiring off of that. So I got probably 3, 4 older guys retired, and I got all new guys coming in, young guys. So we pretty much the same team going to next year. And then Maurice will have a full season under at QB1. So. I'm excited.
Well, Aaron, I know you're on vacation with your family, so we appreciate you jumping on while you're on vacation and enjoy. Make sure you enjoy Disney down there with your kids and your wife, and um, have a great time and be safe. And we'll definitely be watching you in January at your game in Florida and the rest of the into the season. So as always, you're always welcome on the show. You've been a friend of the show since day one, so we love having you on. And
Good luck, bro.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yep. Yeah, have a good Christmas. I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Have a go.
Yep.
That was Mr. Aaron Sanders, owner of the Flag City Phantoms, prepping for another season in the PFA. But the first task is the game versus the Hitmen in Florida. Always fun to chat with Aaron about FCP and what's going on. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll announce some teams. I know Chris Dotson is in the waiting green room waiting to get on. We're trying to hurry, Chris. I promise you. But check out this video from the All-Star game, courtesy of Tiggs Visuals. We're right back.
Fresh fish on the line, nigga, ain't nothing like it. I don't got no writing process, I don't write nothing. I'm cut from that other cloth and they not like us. We get a lot of weed, we got the streets fucked up. Bro invested in this game, went got a box truck. We went from trapping out apartment to a warehouse. If it ain't beefing on my pockets, I don't care about it. I can send them about 1,000, I got distribution. Went through that fine, kept it solid, I gotta fuck with Lucci. To get this money, I had to sacrifice, I did it for the crew. Free the guys, a group FaceTime, his white nigga cool. Tryna knock down me $500 million, I got shit to do. Look at everything different now, cause I got shit to lose. I been staying out the way, but they ain't gon' play with me. Send a driver down the road to get the pints from Houston. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I got rich on YouTube. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking and they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. See, I ain't got no rhyme process, just a thought process. I always kept my mouth closed, I would talk like that. 100,000 in my right pocket, slapping shit. You should see what I got in my left, that hit your wife out there. I had to get up and go win, I was sick of losing. Hey, tell me why these niggas talk, but they don't never do nothing. Hey, they pick bitches over money, these niggas confusing. A pint of codeine, I'm steady abused. Look, a whole lot of money on my mental. Summer here, a nigga pop a nigga like a pimple. I got a bitch tomorrow, so the damn on liquor. I was going through it, but I came home richer. I came home. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. So many niggas I heard this and they never did shit. Ain't been too much taking pictures, they must think I'm tripping. I been focused on the bag, free my little man. She came home from a 10, back on again. Now it's back to paying lawyers, nigga, why this? Told her she tried to get a job, but you ain't try shit. And y'all riding along cause you the one I ride with. I ain't have a car cause you could've drove my shit. I'm getting tired of the calling home saying I wasn't there. I'm tired of hearing I could've did more, it ain't fair. Why I don't never hear how niggas grateful for what I did. Why I don't never hear how niggas grateful for what I spent. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking, and they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking, but they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking, and they don't never do nothing. Tell me why they be talking.
And we are
boys
back.
scored up in that All-Star game, didn't they?
Man, that was a one-sided ass whooping, man. I'm telling you.
Play after play after play after play.
It was all highlight reel for PFA. All right. And we are back. You're watching episode 52, Tissa Rundown Christmas, our second annual Christmas show, where we like to spread the holiday cheer and be festive. Also, we like to open some more gifts, right, Chris?
Yeah, man, I got some more gifts here. Actually, I got some cards from some of the 2A teams.
Oh, shit.
Dig into my bag here. Yeah, this one actually came from Flint Fury right here. It said, catch all the holiday fun and hold on to it all year long. Your friends from the Fury. Thanks, Charles, We appreciate you, man. Can't wait to see you this year in the PFA. Appreciate you guys joining. I dropped some of my cards. Give me a second. Appreciate you guys joining. And we had Charles on the last show, and we talked about Flint Fury. You
No,
can
Charles,
also check out
that was Coach Mack.
we had Coach Mack too. We had both of them.
Charles wasn't on.
Flint?
No, he wasn't.
Oh no, that was Grand Rapids.
It was Rondo.
Rondo. Sorry. We need to have Coach Charles on. But I've been doing a lot of sharing with him, so
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, he needs to jump on. Maybe we can get him on before the.
Oh, Ethan. But then also the next team from the 2A, they sent me a card, said, "May the joy of the season be yours." And that came from Coach Mack and the guys over there at the Capital City Bandage. Said, "May the miracle of Christmas inspire you in happiness." From Coach Mack and the gang. So thanks, Coach Mack, man. We appreciate you. Can't wait to see what you guys have in store this season here in the PFA. We had him on the show last week. If you haven't seen the episode, go back to our YouTube channel and check it out. Coach Mack was on here talking about everything Bandit. Oh, this is nice. Light of the World. Look at that. Light of the World. Says, "May the light of hope, love, and peace shine brightly on you this Christmas from the Grand Rapids Surge." Thanks, man. That was nice of you, Coach Rondo. We appreciate you. We had him on the show last week.
Yeah.
Talk some football. They're headed in a great direction. Champion. Okay. Champion Grand Rapids.
Florida. Into Florida too, right?
Florida. We put some respect on their name. You know what I'm saying? And as always, one of our old teams that we keep chugging for them, they keep getting better and better. From the Lima Warriors, Joy and Peace got this one right here. Joy, peace this Christmas time. Says, "May the blessings of the season be yours. Merry Christmas." Oh, from Ethan and the gang. See, Ethan, you should have. You shouldn't have, Ethan.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We love getting cards from you guys, man. We love it, especially during Christmas. This is the holiday. We love it. Also returning, because we spoke to both these gentlemen. We spoke to the Flag City Phantoms. They will be returning to our 2A division next year. They were runner-ups this year in the PFA 2A division, looking to be back in the championship mix again. This was the second year they were in the championship game, trying to make it a third. And listen, you can't win it if you ain't in it. You feel me? So that says a lot about Flag City, making it 2 years in a row. So looking for trying to make it a third in this deep pool. Also joining our 2A division, we just had him on. Glass City Tigers are coming back to the fold, to the 2A division. Talked to Coach Hen. You heard what that man said. They run the I-75 and anything around it. So he is looking to take hold of this division by the neck, it seems, and lead his boys to a championship. So shout out to them again. Can't wait to see what they got going on in that 2A division next year. And we got this card from the next team. This is a new team to us. It says, "Oh Holy Night." I did the Fury.
No, I had them in order, and you're not going in order, so just.
Oh Holy Night. It says, "During this time of grace and light, may your Christmas be filled with wonder and cherished moments from your new MCT Tigers." Well, thank you, MCT, one of the new teams that joined the league. Motor City Tigers also changed their name as well. Going to be in the capital city of Detroit there playing football. And can't wait to see what you guys have going on. Also, they are sponsored by, their jerseys are sponsored by none other than Trinity Trifecta. And so they'll be out there looking fly and definitely can't wait to see what they do in the 2A division. Also, where's my other gift go? We got one more team, right?
Two more teams.
South
Michigan Wolves and the Apes.
Oh, That's what this is. Oh, so they sent me a little. The ape sent me a little guy, little purple guy.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, the wolves. I was wrong. The wolves. They sent me a little purple guy. Thank you, Wolves. We appreciate you. And also, the Southern Michigan Wolves are going to be in our 2A division, another new team that's coming to the PFA. Been around just for a little bit, but what they've done in that short amount of time has been great. And we can't see what they do against this other competition when you put a whole lot of dogs in one kennel. You saw how our 3A division was last year. Let's see how this 2A division rocks this year. And last, but certainly not least, Ape Life, coming to a team town near you, is going to be joining our 2A division. I didn't get a gift from you, Ape Life. I haven't been seeing you on the internet.
I know they've been quiet, man. It's not. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I'm not sure.
I don't know what's going on.
Don't even know.
Oh, I do have this. This came from the Cincinnati Hawks, last year's champion, from Coach Carlos and them. They also sent me and Brien their championship ring. Look at that pretty baby right there. Yep, that was last year's.
Got mine over there.
Championship. I'm blinged out today, baby. Bling, bling. Watch me do my thing. Ballers. Thank you. Thank you very much to the Ravens and to the Cincinnati Hawks for winning championships and sending me and Brien these lovely rings for Christmas. We appreciate all the gifts that we got from everybody. We couldn't have done any of this without you. But those are all the gifts that we got, Brien. But I'm appreciative of all of them.
We definitely appreciate all the franchises in the PFA. And as always, make sure you get us any information that you're doing, community services, updates, posts. We will try to repost them, put them on the website. I'm still working on the web pages. I revamped them, still working on them. I'm waiting for all the teams to commit to the contracts so I don't waste my time. But hey, on to the next guest, since we are running behind, Chris. Our next guest just recently announced as the newest PFA director, the director of media strategy. You may know him from his show Semi-Pro Game Day, or Saturday. Is it
Saturday?
Or Saturday, sorry. And the voice of high school football in a town near you, as well as the creator behind the Southern Sports Network. Please welcome Mr. Chris Dotson to the show.
Hey, buenos nachos, gentlemen.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry we kept you waiting, buddy. Sorry.
That's okay. I was watching my Lions decide not to make it to the playoffs this year. Actually, I don't think it was really the Lions that did this.
I'm glad I didn't bet you on that, though, Chris. I'm glad I did. I didn't think my Steelers were going to win, but it happened.
You know, it came down to 2 OPIs that were called at the last second.
ESPN just dinged my phone and said it was that's what they were talking about.
It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But it's the past. Nothing you could do about it, unfortunately. It is
better
what it
luck
is.
Next year, I guess.
Yeah, but I could tell you DK Metcalf probably won't be playing next week after the nice little incident they had.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's not going to go good.
Yeah.
That's not.
No, probably not. I don't think DK is going to be going to that guy's Christmas celebrations anytime soon. So
not on the Christmas list, but
not. He's on the naughty list.
On the naughty list for sure. But we wanted to bring you on here, Chris, because again, you are the newest member to our front office team here at the PFA. You are now the director of media strategy. And so just so some of the viewers that don't know who you are, just give us a background of how you become the owner and founder of the Southern Network, and also Semi-Pro Saturday. Am I saying that right? I think I always want to say game
Semi-Pro Saturday, right?
Semi-Pro Saturday. And the leagues that you've worked with, just a little resume bow down,
Well, I was really good at the nudie booths at first, right? So I would go in and I would spray the jizz off of the windows, right? So they called me the official jizz mopper in year one. And
jizz mopper.
Yeah.
We got a button for you.
There we go. You forgot that 7-second delay. I forgot to tell you guys about that.
Hey, this show is not kid friendly, so we don't censor on this show.
Well, hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because today's show is partially brought to you by Isle of Skye 30-year Scotch here that I got from my wife last year. She was looking for something that was comparable. If you guys like Scotch to McKellen, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad at all. Price point's a lot better. For a 30-year, you're looking at about $500 to $600 depending on what you want. McKellen, you're looking at $3,600. So it's not bad.
Hey, you and Coach Henderson would get along well. You both like Scotch. And
he had a cigar on earlier. He
put us together,
you like
Scotch and
cigars.
cigars. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, I don't smoke in my house, so I'm not going to light one up for you guys right now. However, whenever we are on location, I might bust out a stogie or two. It's really good stuff.
All right.
Anyway, long story short, we go way back in the day, starting in 2005 when I started my journey in semi-pro football with the Tulsa Stampede, a long storied history team that was really great. And then when I joined, they sucked. It was like bad timing. I don't know. It was really bad. A couple of years later, I've been playing for a couple of different teams and kind of got my nose wet into it. And I decided, hey, let's go ahead and try to manage this team that I'm playing on because what is it about semi-pro mismanagement? I don't know. So I tried to figure it out. And then that wasn't enough. And then I said, you know what? I've got it. I've got this all figured out. I'm going to run a complete league because I could definitely do this better than 99% of the other guys. And so we were about to hit the crash that year in 2007. And one of my businesses was really in zoning compliance. We did a bunch of commercial property stuff and it dropped down really fast. And I was like, oh shit, we're about to head into an area where guys are not going to be able to travel because they're not going to be able to afford money, all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. So we comprised a league based upon the Chicagoland League from way back in the 90s. And it was called the Oklahoma Metro Football League. And it really encompassed just the Oklahoma City area. We had about 5 teams to start off with, grew to 10 teams, 12 teams at that point. It lasted about 5 years and was a really fun, competitive league. We made profit. We basically played on one field and then 2 fields after we got about 10, 12 teams in that. And we're able to really converge with a lot of the monies that were brought in. And we were able to make profit because we were smart about it. And we did a lot of things that no other leagues could do because, well, we can multimize and maximize how much we had. Well, after year 5, everybody been playing against each other so much and beat the shit out of each other so much that they're like, you know what? I think we can compete in the nation. And so the Oklahoma City Bounty Hunters were bored. And they competed against, the Tulsa Thunder, the Oklahoma Thunder, and the GDFL teams back when the GDFL was good. Mm-hmm. Back before Charles Thompson kind of became too much Charles Thompson.
hit that button there. Yeah, give me some of that.
Please do. Here we go.
Gotta find it. Nope.
I'm gonna put labels on this thing.
There we go. Finally, yes. Yeah, and did a dodo bird. But anyway, long story short, after that, I took a little break, and then I got into officiating all along. And so I got into the Pac-12 after we left for Seattle, and I decided to go ahead into replay. And so I became a replay official for a few years, which was fun, a lot of fun. And it was great professionalism in that league. And so I decided, hey, let's spend some more time in the production trailers because those are really fun. We were kind of at the mercy of those guys anyway, so we wanted to befriend them. And the more I became friends with these guys, I was like, man, these producers are really awesome. They've got so many screens going up and all this technology to make the broadcast what it is. I dove down into it. And after we left Washington State and went down to Arkansas, I was like, you know what? I think I want to scale this down for high school, have about 5 or 6 cams for high school and, do replay and the whole works. And that's kind of what I did. And that's what started the Southern Sports Network. I met up with a guy by the names of James Burkhart, who was already broadcasting for semi-pro with the Northwest Arkansas Battle. And so we worked together on a couple things. I had also been doing a show while I was up in Washington for teams back in Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas, and Missouri called Major League Minor. Mm-hmm. And well, we got together, though. It was great. It was good chemistry. We had a great team. But he was kind of on the outs and outs, where he's been in it for a long time. And him and his wife were having some problems, too. So I kind of took over, rebranded Southern Sports, and We have multiple high schools from Oklahoma, Arkansas right now. And since I just moved up here to Ohio, we got the Avon Eagles, which are back-to-back Division II champions this year. And so we're expanding. And it's a lot of fun, man. I love doing broadcasting more than anything else because it's the creative side. It's like cooking, or working on cars, or working on women. If you're a player, that's a hobby in itself.
It is. It's costly one, but it is.
Yeah, probably more costlier than a new Jaguar. That's for sure.
It can anyway, be. Alimony's a bitch.
Well, you can tell that to the Michigan coach, but that's
ooh, too soon? No, not soon enough. Not
Chris,
soon enough.
Not for a Buckeye fan. Not soon enough.
I didn't wear my Michigan shirt today. I'm gonna just retire that with the other one that I retired.
Yeah.
Chris, you recently came in contact with our commissioner Duncan, and he brought you in as the director of media strategy, which is going to be working with Chris and I. But we're going to go ahead and just do it now. We're going to announce. I'm going to play this little clip, and then hopefully everybody will get the gist of it, and we'll talk more about it right after this.
All right. He forgot the sound.
He did. It's not. I don't hear it.
There's no sound.
I hear us. I see us. I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It took me about 30 minutes. I didn't play it as like I wanted to, but
it's okay.
But for those who are watching, and everybody all knows that watches the rundown knows that Chris and I have the rundown extra point, but we want to expand the family of shows, and we're bringing you on.
The family.
Yeah, and you're going to be the new host of the Extra Point, so it's going to be your brainchild. So tell the viewers and the rundowners, is what we call our fans, what your vision of the show is going to be, and when we can start watching it.
Complete debauchery. It's going to be hate-filled. You people are going to hate me. They're going to be like, Dodson, dude, you suck. And that's great because I thrive on that kind of stuff. But here's what we're going to have to offer. We're going to do some highlights. Now, that's up to you guys as broadcasters of your own teams to be able to give me some good quality film. And we can work together. I can figure out ways to get that, but it'd be really cool to have some film. But also, we're going to talk about some of the scores, some of the background stuff that happened during the games, some highlights, and then I'm going to give my predictions every week. And that's where everybody's going to love and hate me at the same time. And that's where the debauchery comes in because, honestly, I'm 85.6% correct when it comes to semi-pro predictions over the past 5 years. I know what I'm talking about because I've been around for a long time, and I can pay people under the table to help me fix games. So that's the most important part.
But no, we are excited to have Chris join. Like I said, we are expanding our family. We've always told you guys one of the things that the Rundown wanted to do is that we wanted to build something like ESPN at this level, and adding Chris to the family now is just one step towards in that direction. Like I told him, if I was Stuart Scott, he would be my Chris Van Pelt. So he's going to be taking over the highlights and predictions and those things. Me and Brian will still probably throw our prediction in there just because I'm the champion 2 years in a row running. Ooh. But we'll probably just we'll let him handle the heavy work.
We're going to bring Chris in. Chris, we're going to call Chris Dotson Chris Squared. That's Chris Squared is going to be in on the pick'ems every week, even if he has to pre-tape them or give them to us, and we'll just put them up on the graphics. We're still going to do the previews of the games prior to Saturday, and you're going to do the recaps after Saturday.
Yeah, we'll get to the guys know when. We're not going to be doing all the previews, Chris.
No. Okay, yeah, I was going to say be Chris to the power of 2. There we go. Yeah. Chris to the power of 2.
We're not doing all our previews. We're gonna like I said, we're going to let Chris handle most of the heavy work on that. The mainstream show for the Rundown will be a little bit more focused this year. We'll be able to focus more on free agency transaction, coaches moves, also things that are happening for the team that they're doing in their community. Also doing a little bit more player in-depth profiles, having to sit down with you guys a little bit more, longer interviews, things of that nature. That way, that kind of splits up the 2 shows, so you can get a lot of information from both shows on both days. And we don't have to try to squeeze it all into one anymore. All right,
Definitely hard to
spreading
do that.
ourselves out, and also working with Chris, like you said, in the Southern Sports Network show. We're going to try to find a way to get to the games without actually being at the games. That way, we can try to get some streaming done. Might even have our own PFA Red Zone per se kind of happening going on there. But we're trying to make sure we can get you guys seen on a bigger stage and a bigger platform, doing what you guys love to do the best, while we do what we love to do the best, and that's broadcasting. So, with that being said, I'd like to, publicly welcome Chris to our Rundown family. So, Rundowners,
Yes,
accept him, embrace him as one of our. He is going to bring debauchery, just like I bring the smoke.
Debauchery and smoke. I love it.
It's two favorite things.
Absolutely. Yes. And we're going to have fun at this. And that's what's really all this is about, really. Just to have a whole bunch of fun, some predictions, piss a few people off that think they're the shit. But guess what? There's a new sheriff in town. And I'm going to find out all about you, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. And I hope for the good, for your sake anyway. But if not, you're going to get exposed, and I'll be right there with you.
Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait for you to piss some people off, because Chris and I do a pretty damn good job of pissing people off.
I do.
To the point of, well, I can't really go into
it. I got made a meme a year before last, Chris. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Chris got cussed out by the coach of a team that's not even in the league.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I did.
For no reason.
Oh, even better. Wow, nice.
Just because I was as passionate about my league as he was about his team. That's all. I still got love for him.
Did he at least send you a Christmas card this year?
No, I didn't make it.
Oh, that's too bad. No ring or anything like that. No gift card for Menards or any place like that, right? No,
unfortunately, no.
Oh, that's too bad.
And I likes me some Menards now.
Let me tell you, we don't have Menards back in Oklahoma.
We didn't have them in Florida either.
No. That's a great store. Let me tell you, I've been to Lowe's plenty of times, Home Depot. Menards is something just a little bit different.
You save big money at Menards.
Well, 11%, but I think they got sued for that, if I'm not mistaken, and they had to kind of retract that whole 11% thing because it was a rebate, and now they've got some new things because your great state of Michigan decided to go ahead and sue them.
Man, Michigan, that doesnnesn't surprise me. Michigan's fucked up in so many ways of way they run things. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, but I'm sure the court case was very halal. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. But Chris, we wanted to welcome you aboard. Thank you for joining our humble family here at the Rundown and at the PFA. We know that we got some big things that I know we've discussed behind the scenes, but we can't wait to implement those things moving into the future. And we can't wait to, helping us, learn some things from you. Like you said, you have great knowledge and experience. And me and Brian are just two young caterpillars trying to turn into butterflies here.
That's
so
great. That's great.
We can't wait to, keep picking your brain and keep helping us grow into the jugger, three-headed monster, as Dunk called it.
The three-headed monster. I'll be the third stepchild, that the bastard child here.
Hey, like I told Chris earlier, the show is awfully imitated, but it's never going to be duplicated, no matter how the haters try. And we do have haters. We do have haters, Chris. Believe it or not, we do have haters.
You know what we should do? We should implement some hate mail on the show every week. Some of the
that's
best
a good
hate mail,
idea.
and bring it up, through Facebook or what have you not. We just bring up their lower thirds. Be like, hey, this week's hate mail is brought to you by Taco Bell, the only place you can get gas for under $2. So we add that to it as well.
Would we get sued if we use Taco Bell as an official sponsor, even though they're not a sponsor?
That's a very gray area. We need to make a sponsor then for the hate mail.
So here's the PSA. If you want to be a sponsor of the PFA or Rundown show, please,
absolutely,
jump in our inboxes. We would love
$25 is all we ask for the entire season. We will actually put your lower third on for the hate mail. This is how business is done and how fun
it'll be down at the bottom. Hey, throw up that goat mentality one. It'll be right down here. At the bottom, you'll be able to see yourself on, right here on the show.
Goat mentality. It's not bad.
Hey, I told her to do. See, Chris, you was thinking like I did when she told me. I told her that should be the way to go with it.
Exactly. Speaking of goats, I don't mean to cut you guys off here, but we had done a lot of cool, fun things in semi-pro, and I hope to add that element back to what you guys are implementing right now. One of the things we had done for the past 4 years, we wanted to do an all-star game several years back, and it was in between leagues. You have one league starts up, one league that fails, and blah blah blah. And at the end of one season, league was over with, and there was no all-star game. And so we decided, hey, why don't we draft our own players just for fun? And so we had an online draft of players just on Facebook. And then somebody else said, hey, what if we could do this live? What if we can have a real game, a real all-star game from people that are not only in the league, but outside the league? And let's make it for a good cause. And so it evolved that way. And the more people that we started consulting with, we said, hey, this is a great idea. Why don't we go ahead and have a game on this date? We'll have a live draft that will be on Facebook Live, the Southern Sports Network, and all that stuff, all the platforms that we run. And then it'll be a lot of fun. We'll play the game, and it will be a big moneymaker for schools that really need to have some help with school lunches and school lunch debts, more in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And so we ran that for a while. It's been successful for the past 4 years. And so we will actually get on and get all this information throughout the year with stats and people in the know, what have you not. And then we called it the Victory Bowl. And every year we'll get on, we'll have a big production. It lasts about 3 hours. It's like an NFL draft. And we'll have people bring in videos, and we'll do the whole work and everything like that. Lower thirds. We're on site. We're at hotels doing this whole thing live too. People dressed up. It was a blast.
That's cool.
It is cool. Fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun. And we raised anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 per the school to be able to pay for lunch debts. And that was a big thing because that mattered so much to the school that we'd rented the field from. And just so many great people involved. We should do something like that up here.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that. They didn't like how I did all pro, but if I would draft you, I think it would mean a little bit more.
Yeah. So if you're in the PFA, if you're in one of the other leagues around here, it doesn't matter. I mean, within a 4-state location, everywhere from, Illinois through
PFA, PAFL, MDFL.
Yeah. Keep your stats. Keep your stats
MWUF.
Yeah. Right. Even if you're playing indoor, get your stats, get video, make sure you're doing as much as you can to market yourself, because this could also be a catalyst like we've done before in the Victory Bowl. We brought in arena guys. We brought in arena coaches. We brought in arena players also. And that really became a way to, if you really wanted to move up, if you really wanted to go to arena, that was the game to go to because you got recognized right there. And we've sent 15, 20 players to the arena teams just from that game alone.
Hey, it's the more one of our guys said PFA fantasy, yeah. And I think we shall name it the Rundown Bowl.
Hey, that's a good idea.
The Rundown Bowl.
I like that.
Yeah,
everybody's included. And honestly, Chris, it would be a lot of great players in this area that will definitely take part in that. I remember when I played that we used to have a breast cancer awareness type of game like that and I think they had a game last year. I think Pack Money and somebody else were picking teams for guys. They had like a charity game last year. A lot of guys play in those games. So I'm definitely, I'm smelling what you're cooking. And I like
the Rundown Bowl brought to you by Taco Bell. See, that's the type of rundown we don't need, right? We don't need to get that down. No. But we need different sponsors for that.
We need sponsors, guys.
We need sponsors. But anyway, get back to the whole GOAT thing. One of our coaches, celebrity coaches that we had was Billy Vesco. Actually, his name is Billy Perry out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. He's a huge TikTok star. And his platform is basically better parenting, right? And so he's got millions and millions of followers and all that stuff. And so he was trying to think of his name called the Billy's Goats, because the greatest of all time, Billy Goats, blah, blah, blah. Well, we just happen to have a small hobby ranch in Oklahoma, and we just happen to have goats, pygmy goats. These are smaller goats. So we got this one goat that we called Barry Sanders because he was the goat.
Not Barry Sanders.
I called him Barry Sanders. He was white lightning. He was a great goat. He was awesome goat. He would actually, I trained him, on leash. And so we brought him to that game as
That's
a
awesome.
mascot.
Huh.
I'll have to show photos to you guys. He had his Goats jersey on and everything. It was the cutest fucking thing. We had pictures of him and everything like that. It was awesome. We do great things.
I
It's
can
fun.
only imagine.
Yeah, fun times. Anyway,
Yeah.
long story short.
But
Awesome. Well, Chris, we look forward to the Extra Point show from your eyes, of course, and we look forward to working with you more and making our show better, of course. And we hope you have a great rest of your night, and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It would have been better if my Lions figured out a way to win, but man, with all these injuries this year, that's tough. And my Sooners, they shit the bed too. So my football in the NFL and college,
your football over now.
I'm football over.
Dang.
Football over.
Before
Now I got to look forward to semi-pro and arena. Arena's coming up too. That's going to be a blast. Tulsa Oilers out there. Shout out to you guys.
But we'll go ahead and end the show with Chris because he's family. So, as always, thank you for joining us for Rundown. 'Tis a Christmas special, 2nd annual edition. We want to wish everybody here a Merry, Merry Christmas to you and yours, and a Happy New Year. Catch us on the flip side, going to Nationals, PFA dominance all the way. As always, I'm Chris, that's Brian, and now this is Dotson. Catch us if you can. We're still live.